Hello, people. My name is Kale Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Taptap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Taptap Send. Yes, Taptap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Taptap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Taptap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Taptap Send, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Right here on Showbiz Daily. My name is MC Berima. I happen to be your favorite MC's MC, and we are back again with another beautiful, exciting stories to discuss right here with you. So sit back, relax, because we have a whole lot of package for you. Let me officially welcome you and ask you how you are doing. I am fine. I am doing very, very well. The comments you guys are giving me at the comment section there, I'm really, really enjoying everything, and I'm accepting everything with faith. Thank you very much for the advices and all that you've been saying. God bless you, God bless me, God bless us all. We are here to do entertainment and more. Educate you, inform you, as well as you do same way. And officially, I welcome my brothers, my in charge, to do this with me. It is the main man, the blogger of the moment. He's doing extremely well as far as entertainment is concerned in and of course outside Ghana. He's been feeding us with a lot of stories, and he is in the presence of Kwesiama. He is a super great blogger out here. Please follow him and you see more of his works that I'm saying. Same way, our IT specialist, our YouTuber, our main man when it comes to IT, he is a guru over there. Anything bothering you, YouTube, whether you are upcoming or you are even in the industry already, anything worrying you or disturbing you about YouTube, look no further. It is Chemo in Team Solomon Dodu. He is the main man to help you on that. And with the camera works, Currency the Guitar Rasta, he happens to be the man in charge, the favorite personal person. And Richie Flex, our director and editor. Brothers, Bibi Abokodie. Because he asked me who watch it. It's been a while. Yes. I think last week we met, right?
Yeah, we met once last week.
Okay. How was your weekend? Let me just go back to your weekend. How did you spend your weekend?
The work, though it has been stressful, but yeah, just as we've dedicated ourselves that this is what we want to do with the passion and everything. So we can't complain much. We continue to do our best and hope that God will also do the rest for us. So yeah,
I like that rhyme. You are going to do your best, so that God does the rest. It is very beautiful. And how's the blogging thing going?
Yeah, by God's grace, things are picking up.
Recognitions, you see yourself, the numbers increasing a little bit.
Yes, God's grace, and then I mean, you being the seniors around me, I mean, helping me, holding my arms, and then all sort of that. What your support, I don't take it for granted. It has been helping me, and then the recognitions gradually we are getting there, and we will definitely get there.
Thank you very much. And with this one, I'll plead on everybody out there to help us because he's doing amazing out there himself, and of course, Kobe Joseph. Yes, he's also doing extremely super good out there. So please, let's do what to follow them on all the social media platforms. And for your gigs, MC Kobe is also there, doing marvelously well out there. And big up yourself, MC Kobe. The last time you did a show at the 1600 with Sammy, and it was super good. Just forgive me, bro. I couldn't make it that day, but then I learned everything went super well. Kudos to you, and more grades to your elbow. I know definitely we are just cashing out this season. Xmas is coming out, so if you have any program, if you have any events that you want it to be a memorable one, Sammy Flex TV, we are always going to be there for you. We have from bloggers to MCs to the event organizing itself, from IT specialists, from camera works, from how to do your communications, everything, PRs. We are all ready for you. It is a full package for you. Sammy Flex TV. Myself, I can do it. MC Kobe, MC Winner, and many more. Adam Chochome, MC Chamo. If you are Sammy Flex, your gurus will have
Yeah.
artist managers, you know, will be Abbas.
We are indeed entertainment.
Yeah.
We just affiliate or connect with people who are in the game and can do the job. So it shouldn't surprise anybody.
Yeah.
That's why I'm Sammy Flex TV or Flex Entertainment. When you are talking about entertainment in Ghana here, you cannot leave Sammy Flex or Flex Entertainment out. So nobody should be surprised. We have the connections. We have the men to make it happen.
Okay, all right. So this is simple and short for you. A quick update on the Sammy Flex TV, what we can do or what we are capable of doing. So let's move straight to business. I quite remember Monday. Yes, we had a conversation about Mzbel. I mean, netizens, people holding the truths of Mzbel. Why? Because Nebano had an interview section with Emmanuel Berima, and his utterances, people were bashing the mother for the kid, saying all sort of stuff like that. Truly, and lo and behold, I saw a post where Mzbel came out and then said stuffs. And according to her, she said, yes, we don't believe in the existence of an almighty God, because we know that everything or anything that has life, no matter how big or small, is a God. That is why when we pour libation, that is pray, we acknowledge and honor all those energies, that is God. Our ancestors are dead, but their blood and spirit runs through us. We are their DNA, so we honor them too. We are all gods. Spend time with yourself in quietness. Ask questions and patiently wait for the answers from within you. You will be amazed. This is what Mzbel posted, and it feels like Jamo.
Yeah.
She still stands on it, and nothing can just change her mind or have anything.
Oh, I think she has changed her mind before, but in this instant, there's no way that she will say something contrary to what the child said. I mean, she will say whatever to support the son. And I'm not surprised, because yes, at this point in time, I think Mzbel maybe has changed her mind again, because she at one point she said she's a Christian, at another point she said no, she's no more a Christian. I remember she was really in close friendship with Avram Ben Moshe.
Yeah.
But later she was like, no, she believes in God, but whatever. Like, she's always been changing her position in the public sphere, but this time around she's supporting the son. So I'm not surprised, and why not? She can go that direction. It's her belief. Just that I'll repeat what I said the other day. The son is too young to navigate through religious politics. So me, I would rather advise Mzbel to let the son tone down on religious argument in public. I'm not against what they believe in. But I mean, with experience, I've realized that you cannot say things like that and think that people will just leave you because okay, that's what you believe in. Okay, so fine. People will intentionally do something to prove that what you don't believe or what you are disbelieving is not a wise thing to do. And in fact, they will handle it on behalf of God. Makajo be that say, I've said that thing to someone before. Like somebody is doing something and you in your estimation or in your judgment, the person is disrespecting God or doing something against God. But you want to take physical action on behalf of God. Why? You want to beat the person on behalf of God, or you don't want to work with the person because the person is insulting God. Like people are, well, basically what I want to say is that people are not that reasonable when it comes to religious issues. So a child like him going that direction may suffer in a way. It will not be reasonable or fair, but in the society that we find ourselves in, nobody, you will not get remedy for it. I mean, I know one man, very popular man, they call him Asamoah Gyan. He's in Kumasi, very popular atheist. Like he talks about atheism and not believing in God and stuff. But when they ask him where he works, he declined to answer. And he said that after declaring where he works, the company will collapse or something. Because people believe that he's Satan guy. So who want to work with Satan for those who believe? So there's no need for him to mention where he works. He has his belief, but he can't disclose it. And he was reasonable because he knows that there's consequences for saying things like that. But as a child, as young as 10-year-old, I don't think he understands it. He hasn't worked before. Somebody is taking care of him and all that. So I think that there's no need for him to suffer or get some form of pressure coming from others who disagree and will want to take things in their own hands. Me, I'm in that direction, but I've toned down. I only come out when you want to force it on me. But if you are doing your thing, and I think it has no bearing on the things that I do or my activities, I don't even comment.
Just go like that.
Yes, and I think Mzbel should rather give the child to grow in that direction instead of putting him for people to do things that may affect him in his growth, and I think that will not be okay for a child like him.
Okay, that is not going to be an appropriate thing for a child like him. That is coming from Chemo. Let's listen to Kwesiyama, what he also has to say about it. Then we move straight to today's business proper. We are tapping small because we chanced on it. Bra.
Very. When the issue came up, so many people have expressed their concerns. Some in favor of whatever the child said, others against it. And as usual, you know, definitely since it is something that is in relation with religion, we have so many people. I mean, different sort of people expressing their opinions based on their religion, being it Muslims, Christians, traditionalists, Buddhists, or whatever, or other religions. But as Chemo said, but before then, you see, when the video came out, Mzbel herself posted and she said, "I beg, don't be hard at the comment section. He's just a kid, 10 years old."
You know that he's a kid?
With an emoji. With an emoji and then a love emoji. So it's quite surprising again for her to come out to try to play the defensive game or the defensive gimmicks. Just as Chemo said, we know Mzbel has been on and off. At a point she will come out that yes, she's a Christian, she believes in blah blah blah, And then the next moment she'll be like, no, she's not a Christian, but she's a spiritualist, which she believes in spiritual things and all sort of that. So clearly you could see that when the video came, she wasn't in support with everything that the child said. That I definitely hope that she might even think that or thought that something could have been done about the video. That is why she posted it with that particular caption. But then at a point, you could see on social media, people tagging Mzbel that the child is intelligent, the child is blah, 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 the child is super intelligent, she's so, I mean, like, she's on a good channel. Yes, definitely you get people to say that. But is Mzbel saying that is the reason why she's come out to say that Richie, can you please put the post on for me? He said, yes, we don't believe in the existence of the Almighty God. So is it at this point that Mzbel is saying she doesn't believe in the existence of Almighty God? Because
she used the word we. So I think in support of the child.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. So she's trying to, and then you know one thing, children learn from whatever their parents do or whatever adults do, more especially at the age of the boy. I mean, 10 years and then below, they are quick to learn from parents.
Exactly. That's true.
So for a boy of 10 years to come out and then say all these things, which I don't frown on, because that is their belief. So I don't frown on it. But it clearly states what the mother, is teaching the child. Or it clearly states the stance of the mother. That is what the child is picking up from.
Yeah.
Because just like the other religion, if you go to a Christian home, they try to imitate whatever their parents are doing or whatever the society where they find themselves.
Yeah.
If it happens to be a Christian zone or an Islamic zone, they try to imitate whatever people around are doing. So I'm not surprised again, because the child is definitely picking up from what the mother has been telling her, what the mother has been doing that she sees, what the mother has been, association that the mother forms or joins. Definitely she sees, she gets to, know all those things at this particular age. However, I think we should, or Mzbel should, know how to control the child in terms of this. Chemo said it all in relation to religious politics. In relation to religious politics, I think the child is too young to involve himself in this kind of things. Well, when he is grown, and then he feels like he wants to engage in this act, that is fine. But then at the age which I don't know if those responsible child rights something, I don't know whether this still goes to their section, to take care of or something. Yeah, no, this is religious. Religious something.
We have people like that, but then and child's case like this, with what he believes, I don't think they have control of that. Yes, they wouldn't have control of how the child is brought up.
Yeah.
It's just the only illegal way that they can just come in. But as to what to say, what to believe, that one is
definitely. Yes, definitely. Definitely. So as I said, with a belief, everybody decides on what they want to believe in. But I pray, or I hope Mzbel know or find a way to nurture the child. For him to know at what point or at where and then what point to say what. I don't know if you understand what I mean, because he is too young, a boy of 10 years. He's too young to involve himself in this religious politics, blah 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 blah. And then again to the Christians or the other religious groups that are bashing Mzbel or bashing the child for the utterances. Masa, Enye na obekwa nyame.
No, that is the short way.
Enye na obekwa
You shouldn't go you shouldn't go far.
You can't fight for God. Besides, we all came, I mean, and then we were taught, we were lectured to believe in Christianity. We didn't know what Christianity was until society, our parents taught us, or I mean, helped us grow in it. You can't fight for God. So please, and then please again, stop fighting for God. Stop dragging Mzbel. Stop dragging the child because you feel you are a Christian, you feel you are a Muslim, you feel no, the boy didn't say a word in favor of your religion. You can't fight for God. Just leave it as it is. When the time is up and then the boy feels like, okay, I've seen God, I want to change my direction, that is fine. Or if at the end that we are made to believe that there is a judgment day, he goes to his maker and then his maker judges him. But it is not for us to be, I mean, bashing the boy or Mzbel for no. Just let's not fight for God. Let's leave it here. But again, Mzbel, I mean, to control kakra, know how to say what
So
others are.
why are you fighting for God now?
I'm not fighting for God. No. I'm
No,
not fighting.
He's
Just
advising. He's advising. Not
Yeah,
fighting.
I get it. In a way, that is how someone will also be out there and say, "Oh, I was also advising," by commenting like that. So whichever way it is, let's all leave it to the maker. And then, it's just one of the stories that we just want to brush through because we did some feedback. We did some story on it last Monday, so we just want to do a feedback and then a follow up on it. So away from this Mzbel and Okonfo Black, that is the voice there. We want to move straight to the major business. Yesterday we did a conversation about Shatta Wale's show that was being cancelled, and yesterday it was okay. We told you we were going to give you a feedback on whatever is going to happen. With the reply they are going to give us, that is the Bizzle Entertainment. They are the handlers of that show, but then we'll go back to that one. And yesterday, after doing that Wolverhampton show, we did a few checks online, and this is some few responses that netizens and other celebrities and other people said about it. We want to look at before I bear them, now add them. Had an interview section on Bright TV, and apart from the video set that we are going to watch in a few, this is what he also tweeted. And apart from that, he even tagged Sammy Flex, and he said, "Yo, Sammy Flex, whoever writes your press for not do so again, it is not befitting for Shatta." This is what he thinks, and this is also coming from Kojo Sheldon. If you am no way right arm, that is a reply to Adam's press. Adam's states, and it is something else. After tagging him with this video, let's go watch this video. How he said it, and instead of luxurious demand, he felt Sammy should have used hospitality. Let's go watch the video. When we come back, we will discuss it.
It says, however, we regret to inform the public that despite best efforts, the promoters have not been able to meet the luxurious demands and requirements specified by Shatta Wale's management. Now, these demands, while fitting for an artist of his stature, have proven to be logistically and financially challenging to the organization, making it impossible for us to proceed with the event. Shatta Wale lifestyle, nini niyema wa pesu wa yes, send your person living life. Organizers of programs no woman to mean tuyaka. Send your koji £80,000. Ewe the just ended UK Ghana Music Awards. Ebi ana organizers we no man yesika entuya. Now a lot of people were by social media imagine Adam also tweeted, and then he says, "Yo, at Sammy Flex, whoever writes your press for you for not do so again, it's not befitting for Shatta Wale." And I'm like, bruh, what's happening?
Nothing is happening. I'm telling Sammy the right thing. You see that entire paragraph you read?
Yeah.
That entire paragraph can also be written as the organizers didn't meet our hospitality requirements. Case closed. The organizers couldn't meet our hospitality requirements.
Okay.
Period.
Okay.
Okay, so in place of luxurious demand, hospitality requirement is what Adam thinks Sammy should have used, or whoever did the press release should have used at that point. I mean, at that paragraph. Chamo.
Yeah, very much.
Are we running into the trends, some, or
yeah,
we honestly think or we side with him?
Interesting. Like, you only side with him when you don't have the back end story or the background story. You see, sometimes I think we hesitate to we hasten to make some comment without thinking about the other side. In fact, you can still make that comment, but you have to ask yourself, okay, what if there's more to it than what is out or what I'm seeing? Then after that, you can just go ahead and give your comment anyway, so that you give room for other things that you may not be aware. But since you have the right to also give your comment or make some commentary, then you do it. I think Adam is not getting something right. Okay. And what Adam is not getting right is the fact that the word luxurious demand is for the SM team to concede that they were asking for something higher than the initial cost. So you should be asking yourself, what was the luxurious demand that this guy is talking about? But for you to think that he should take that out and put in hospitality, in that case, you are just saying that the organizers were incompetent or they didn't have what it takes to fulfill whatever arrangement that they had. But using the word luxurious demand should tell you that maybe the SM camp went extra.
Yeah.
That's why they are using that word, and they are using that word to also save face of the organizers. So you can't just look at the word and go like, why shouldn't you make it simple?
Yeah.
So I would disagree with Adam to go that direction, and the reason is that the word luxurious demand there means that it was extra than expected when you consider the organizers. You see, yesterday I was asking certain questions, like, why should we get to this point? Why don't you, if the organizer can't meet your demand, you just cancel it from the beginning, so that we don't get to the point that it will be like the SM team, you like canceling shows, or you are not doing your things right and all that. I remember I said that yesterday. But the thing is, when you go deeper, after asking questions, yes, now I have some information. And I think getting that information, the word luxurious demand is a good word.
It's appropriate.
Yes, for whatever came out. Why is it appropriate? It is telling us that the demand was something that could or may, like, it wasn't something that organizers anticipated from the beginning. It is something that is like extra than what they can produce. That's why it will be luxurious. Because if we say something is luxurious, it means it goes beyond the basic need that you're supposed to get. And in the show, you are supposed to get some basic need to make you comfortable. So if you ask for extra, obviously it's a luxurious thing. So for them to use luxurious, I think it's an appropriate word for whatever happened, or based on information that I have now. I think it was a right word, and it's not against the organizers. In fact, if people will even sympathize with organizers by saying that, why would you go for a luxurious demand?
Yeah.
Just for you to do a show with an event organizer that you have an initial agreement with, because the initial agreement was sealed or they signed it, they agreed to it. That's why the promotion started. You see, I was asking that if the agreement wasn't complete, why should you even start promotion at all? I was asking that person yesterday. Yes, but now the information that I have is telling me that, in fact, all the agreement at the time was okay until the luxurious demand came in, and they had the SM camp. They had their reason to call for that demand, and then the organizer couldn't meet it at that time, so they have to cancel the show. So I think Adam should slow down, and the words that they used had a purpose. It wasn't like they just wanted to say it anyhow. They wanted to put it there to communicate certain things, of which I think some people are not getting it. But with time, I think the explanation will make people understand why that word luxurious demand instead of hospitality, as Adam wants us to take that one.
Okay, all right. Brian, what do you have to say about Adam's reply? I mean, a response to this press release from Shatta's camp.
Very well. You know something? With regards to whatever happens backdoor, or I mean, with regards to whatever happened backdoor, we are not primitive to it. We can't speak to it because I may not be there to witness it, so I can speak to it. So we speak to whatever we have seen. We speak to whatever is available for us to talk about. So for me, I think Adam's comment was best.
Was best.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I think. That I think in order to, I mean, stop or to have prevented all these back and forth, with the use of hospitality, could have entailed all these luxurious demands. Because, you know, in this industry, so many organizers have cancelled shows because they feel artists are demanding certain luxurious items or certain luxuries. You get what I mean? Yes. So many organizers have cancelled shows as a result of this. So if you put a press statement out indicating that organizers couldn't meet your luxurious, let me say, the luxurious demand and requirement specified by Shatta Wale's management. Me reading this statement that I don't know anything behind the scenes, I would definitely think that maybe I expected certain amount from you, because in our mind, basically, when someone says, I mean, make mention of luxuries, the first thing that comes to mind is money. It is a general thing. The first thing that will come to mind is money. That maybe the organizers are not being able to pay the amount that we are demanding, or the organizers are not maybe being able to give us the number of rooms we want. I mean,
their transport wise,
exactly,
the kind of cars they want to use, their hotel accommodations, everything.
Exactly. So in order to have prevented all these back and forth, I mean, conversations, if the press statement captured that due to hospitality reasons, it would have entailed all these things instead of specifying that. Very much, you see, this country, there's so better the word luxury crowd. You understand? With whatever Chemo is saying, it makes sense. You understand? It makes sense. And then, as he said, if you get the information that is coming from behind the scenes, and then with the word luxury, maybe it will make sense to you. But until we get all those information, and then the extra demands that were being demanded as a result of 1, 2, or 3, we still know that the luxurious or the luxury is or are the things that we demand before we go and perform. And then with that too, I know that definitely organizers and the management met on a common consensus in order to proceed, because for them to start doing promotions,
Yeah.
putting out flyers, making tweets,
Yeah.
definitely there has been an agreement. So if for one or two reasons there is an extra demand that organizers can't meet, and then again in your press statement you clarify is at luxurious demands,
and requirements,
I think definitely people wouldn't be happy with it.
and we'll read it into different meanings.
Exactly, because we don't have that background information until we get it. I think with the use of hospitality could have been best instead of luxurious demands and then requirements. Yeah, so I side with Edem.
Okay, this is Kwesi, I'm siding with Edem. What is your thought on this one? Do you think the management of Shatta movement releasing that press instead of using the luxurious demands and requirements, they should have used the hospitality word instead of that? Whichever way it is, let us all wait for the PR, or let's say the management or the manager himself of Shatta movement to come out and then tell us why he used the word luxurious. Like Chamo finally, also said there could be more to it why they use the luxurious demand. So until then, we'll make sure we follow up and bring you the update on, if possible, we'll make sure the manager himself on this platform, Sammy Flex TV, does an editorial, teach us, make us understand the full meaning of this press that they released over there. Now, away from Sammy Flex being the manager, Shatta movement and Shatta Wale's case, we still want to hover around same program that was being cancelled. Yesterday, 31st of November, that is when the press was released from Shatta movement camp. And today, 1st November, Mzbel Entertainment, they happens to be the people in charge of this show that was supposed to happen coming forth. And they have also released their press. And this is also for immediate release. Mzbel Entertainment responds to concert cancellation by Shatta Wale. And I read, Mzbel Entertainment, the organizers of the highly anticipated concert at the Wolverhampton hangar featuring Shatta Wale, wish to update our esteemed fans and supporters on the upcoming event. We were shocked by the recent public announcement of the cancellation of the event by the management of Shatta Movement Empire. This came as a surprise to us and to our dedicated audience. Mzbel Entertainment and its partners takes its commitment seriously and have always strived to maintain open and transparent communication with the artists, their management and sponsors we work with. Our agreement with Shatta Movement Empire explicitly states that in the event of the unforeseen circumstances or dispute, both parties should engage in meaningful dialogue before making any public announcement or the decisions regarding concert cancellation. It is disheartening that Shatta Movement Empire chose to announce the cancellation of our event on social media without prior communication or notice to us regarding his concern or demands. I think you guys should pay attention to this very particular portion. It's very important. It is disheartening that Shatta Movement Empire chose to announce the cancellation of our event on social media without prior communication or notice to us regarding his concerns or demands. We have been we have been and are ready and prepared to discuss any issues that may have arisen, as we have always been throughout our working relationship. Okay, we would like to clarify that we have met all requirements of our contract with Shatta Movement Empire and paid an initial 50% down payment of what was agreed in a good faith, demonstrating our commitment to this event. We were eagerly looking forward to hosting Shatta Wale in Wolverhampton and offering our audience an unforgettable experience. Mzbel Entertainment is committed to the success of every event we undertake, and we want to express our displeasure to the Shatta Movement Empire for that act. This constitutes a breach this constitutes a breach. This constitutes a breach of the signed contract. We are currently evaluating all possible options to amicably resolve the issues, including the potential rescheduling of the event or offering refunds to ticket holders. We will keep the public informed of our decision as soon as possible. We believe in professionalism, open communication, and delivering top-notch entertainment experience to our audience. It is our hope that we can resolve this matter amicably with Shatta Movement Empire in line with the terms of our agreement and continue to bring world-class entertainment to our community. Signed by Mzbel Entertainment. Okay, this is what they had to say. Chamo.
Yeah, very much. Unim say brofo ye kasa. And a kasa nso from.
And I'm from Australia and I'm
like the issues that I had yesterday when I was asking for more from SM camp.
Yeah.
The same thing is happening here. You see, the guy couldn't give us a direct response to SM's
press release.
It's like they are also saying their own thing. And one thing is clear. Now, I don't, that's why I said that using the word luxurious demand has a purpose. It was really purposeful. It wasn't saying about, oh, you know, the response is telling us that they were able to meet the demand, that the initial demand that came. And SM team is also not shying away from the fact that they did it. You see? So now the issue is the luxurious demand.
Okay.
So I was expecting the organizers to speak to it.
Okay, that we
were able to meet their
demands.
Or we met the initial demands, but there were extra ones that we couldn't do it or we didn't agree to.
Okay.
You see, but their press release is not addressing that. You see, I don't. That's why it would be wrong for them to use, for the SM team to use the word they couldn't meet our hospitality, because these people are telling us that all the initial thing that they asked for, we were able to provide. So what again? Unless there's something extra, and that extra thing will be luxurious. So I think the SM team strategically used that word, luxurious demand, so that they can give an explanation that yes, the initial requirement or whatever that we asked for, the organizers were able to give us, but something came up, so we wanted more and they couldn't give it to us. And now the question will be, were there any reasonable cause for you to ask for extra? That will be the question. So if there is, then now it will be up to the organizer to honor it or don't honor it for us to cancel it. So the word luxurious demand there is for a purpose. Even if you take it to court, they will say that, oh yes, in fact they did, as he said, they did 50% down payment. We arranged for whatever that they need to make the show happen. Everything was on point. That's why we even agree for them to use our image and things for the promotion. Then something happened, and then we asked them, okay, now there's an issue. We can only make it happen if you add this thing to it. And then the organizers will say, oh, no, we can't do that.
Okay.
And then the SM team will say, well, if you can't do that, then we cannot honor our agreement based on these reasons. So I'm surprised that the Mzbel Entertainment people didn't address the luxurious demand issue there. Meanwhile, that press release came out earlier. So you have read it, you know what is in it, and you are even saying that you are surprised that they didn't talk to you in a way that you think was, I think he used the word effective or something, communication.
Yeah.
So now you have the luxury of reading their reasons for cancelling it. So address it direct. One part you did by saying that you met all the requirements that they asked for. But in their press release, they said luxurious demand. So what is the luxurious demand there? What entails in there? We should
maybe I think with that one, they will just leave that one to the Shatta movement to come and then express themselves.
And that's why they canceled the show. So you should also address it. That they were asking for this. That's why they said that if we can't give them the extra, then they can't do the show. Because now even if you go to court, they will ask for the reasons why they were asking for those things. If they have legitimate reasons, or if they have what we call reasonable cause, the court will say, yeah, I think you should have done it because whatever condition that they were in demanded for that. But they can't punish you for that because it wasn't part of your budget. So the reasonable solution will be reschedule as they are saying, oh, okay, then you have to give our money back, or maybe you even have to compensate us because we will be running at a loss. But mind you, in every contract there's a clause that says that if there is an unforeseen circumstances based on natural cause, then you're lost.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Every contract is in it. Like if maybe there was a rain, like there was a disaster or something heavy happened, and then the show will not come on. If it happens like that, it's your loss. The organizer is your loss. In fact, if you have even given money to the artist, you cannot even get your money back if it's by natural cause. But there are certain things
natural cause fall under, say, sickness.
Oh yeah, it's part of it. If the artist gets sick or maybe get an accident or something like that, it's under it. But that one, the artist will be given enough time to make it for you, as in pay you back or do something, or so reschedule or something based on agreement that you have. So let's say SM team had a natural cause to demand for whatever that they were demanding, and then you at your position at that time you couldn't make it. Why don't you talk to them to reschedule, or come straight and say that okay, they said this, we couldn't do it, so we have to cancel it and move on with our life? Because with their press, I didn't see them even threatening to take them to court or something. The main thing was that we met whatever that they were asking for, and we are trying to solve the issue so that we reschedule. So it means there are some issues behind the scenes that they may be aware, but they don't want to bring it out too.
And same way, they also have this kind of concerns that Shatta also, I mean the Shatta movement empire also breached their contract as far as whatever they demanded,
yes,
met.
Yes, that is the initial one, not the luxurious one.
Okay.
So the luxurious one is what is
luxurious.
Yes,
luxurious one.
Yes, that's what is in contention. So me, I was expecting the organizers to address it. That we met their demand until they came out to tell us that we need this, we need this extra, we need this extra, and at our position we couldn't give them what they were asking for. And well, for that reason, it may not be even fair for them to come out and cancel the show like that or something. Then you say whatever you have to say, but they didn't address that luxurious demand point. And as I said earlier, based on information that I have now, I think
that you don't want to disclose.
Yes, I think they strategically use the word luxurious demand for some reason. It was strategic. Just that these organizers didn't touch on that, but really went to where they met the demand and now saying that they are trying to find a way to resolve the issue. So let's wish them good luck.
Okay, we're wishing them good luck. We also will say luxurious demand. Yes. Let's listen to Man like Kosiama.
Very well. Well, I think the statements needed to have captured so many things. But again, I would say maybe it is because of it was in a rush.
Who was in a rush?
I mean, those that sat down to write the
The Bizzle
statements,
Entertainment?
the Bizzle Entertainment, they were in a rush. Why? Because the statement from SM's Empire came yesterday, which was 31st, and then there's just this morning, which is first. And then the statements doesn't capture anywhere stating what the luxurious demands were, just as Chemo said. Could this be because they haven't sat down for a meeting? If yes, then I think Bizzle Entertainment should even pull down this letter.
Okay.
Because if you've been in an agreement with an artist for a show, and then the artist decides to cancel the show, the first thing you do is to sit down with the artist, or you settle a meeting with the artist. Why have you canceled the show? What is your reason? Because you definitely would read the letter, or you read the letter from SM's Empire, which states the luxurious demand
is the reason for the cancellation.
Is the reason for the cancellation. So if you haven't gotten enough time to know the reason, or I mean what the luxurious demands contain, there shouldn't be a need for you to be in a rush to release a statement. However, if you have sat down with a team to analyze, or they've told you the concerns, which includes the luxurious demands, then the letter needed to have captured it for us to understand. So I would just want to believe that they haven't sat down to have any discussion. I'm tempted to believe.
As in both parties?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is clearly stated here. Yeah, it is clearly stated here. I can look for it. Okay.
They haven't been.
Okay, so this is what it said. It said they were shocked by the recent public announcement of the cancellation of the event by the management of the Shatta Movement Empire. That this came as a surprise. This came as a surprise to us and our dedicated audience. So if it is something that they have, discussed, it would have been a bit some way be to bring it out like that without their knowledge.
Very much. See, sometimes let's take certain things serious. Let's be serious sometimes. In as much as it is a surprise, get the management involved. Get the team who have cancelled the show. Get them involved. Have a roundtable conversation. What is your reason for cancelling our show? Now, if you get the reasons and then you think that, oh, no, your reasons for cancelling this show doesn't, excuse my language, doesn't make sense to me. Now you issue a letter, then you tell the public, because just as you are writing, we are also reading on. You understand? Just as you are putting the information out, we are consuming information. And so you can't bring out partial information and then leave us hanging.
But for them to even say that they are surprised that they cancelled the show like that, I don't want to believe them. Maybe yes, because you were talking to them, agreeing on things, everything. So why would they just cancel a show without you even being
that is what I'm saying. I'm tempted to believe that there hasn't been any
I think they didn't agree on the demands. And they were thinking like, let's hold on a bit, let's hold on, something like that. And then for me, what I'm thinking, the SM Empire or the SM team will be like, if you make it get that close, it will not be good. Like if it is cancelled, let's cancel it right now, and then we move. But it will be like, oh, let's see if you can work around it or something like that. So the communication at that point wasn't complete. And then SM team came out and said, we are not doing it anymore. Then you come out and say we are surprised that they are releasing it. I'm sure that they are aware of the luxurious demand, but now they are not mentioning it because they were trying to make maybe have a compromise and make it happen. So to them, they had enough time to maybe think about an alternative.
Yeah.
And then the SM team were like, no,
You need
let's
something.
just cancel it and move on.
Well, that is what I'm saying. I will still be attempting to believe that there hasn't been any meeting, because
for
if
sure.
there was supposed to be a meeting which addresses all these concerns, their letter should have captured it.
Yes.
Yeah.
The letter should have captured for us to know that, okay, this is what the SMM Empire is requiring from us. This is luxurious. It doesn't form parts of whatever
The initial contract that we
we have
had.
signed. However, the letter again, you are treating this this serious issue with a soft gloves, which tells me that, I mean, you are just playing around. You tell me, you come to tell me that this comes as a surprise to you. Berima, you know how or what it entails to organize events.
Yeah.
How costly it is to organize events.
Even in Ghana, not easy. How much more UK?
How much more UK? Then for an artist to release a statement canceling your show without informing you, without saying anything to you, and you come in and release a statement, I mean, with a soft gloves like this.
Humble lion.
We're humble.
So again, it clearly states that the Biz Entertainment, Bezel Entertainment knows what the luxurious demands are, but they are refusing to capture. Because if that is not the case, definitely you would have made us know, okay, what is your next action? What is your, because Charlie, for an artist to cancel your show without even informing you the organizer, you don't know anything about it.
And you come and release press like this.
And then you come and release press like this.
There's a question mark somewhere.
Yeah, but very much, I think it's time you have to take certain things serious. If it is true that you don't know anything about the luxurious demand they are demanding, release a press statement again that you don't know anything about it. So I mean, you want them to state it emphatically what their demands are. If you know what the demands are too, please release a statement which captures all those luxurious demands. Let us know, okay, this is what SM Empire is requiring or demanding. We can't meet it because it wasn't part of our initial contract. If it is a refund, then that one will be between you and the SM Empire team. That one fine. But just as Meka, if you know how to put information out, we also know how to consume it. So sometimes, if you're putting information out for us to consume, if you form or create your information, first of all, try to be the consumer, consume it, and then know that is this message consumable before you bring it out, because we will consume it and then digest it
any way we want it.
That
is it. Kwesiyama for you has done his, Chemo has done his, and with you too, just drop yours at the comment section. What do you think about these two parties? Luxurious demands and the breaching of contract and having no idea about this whole thing, blah 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 saga. What do you also think about it? Let's move to our next topic, where we find our own hero of the country. He's done a lot for us. Who am I talking about? We are switching to the sports side of the entertainment, where we find Asamoah Gyan, who has been having issues. Who's had issues with the wife, and it's ended up in the court for years. Finally, the court has ruled. Is it overruled and ruled the case? Ruled the case.
Judge the case.
The court has finally brought out the final decision or final
verdict.
Final, is it verdict? You are making us use of terms
or judgment.
Final judgment. I think that should be right. The judge has finally brought out the judgment, and the things that happened. Asamoah Gyan took victory over the wife, in the sense that in our customary rights, it is not appropriate for a woman to get married to a man again when she is already married without the consent of the man's. And this is what happened between Asamoah Gyan and the wife, having these beautiful kids. Let's go listen to Asamoah Gyan, how he also explained this whole thing. When we come back, we will discuss more. So don't.
How does this victory mean to you as a player who take a decision? Say, how does this victory mean to you as a player who take a decision? Say, we annulment, you know, and quarter year to my annul our, you know. How does this mean to you as a player?
It means I've been vindicated because the reason why I went to the court, you know. Court no shushe after so many years, court no shushe Omu said they make no look. And what I wished, they granted it for me. What you say?
Okay.
To say, for example, who can say Okoji visa? Who can Okoji visa? Ya shushe ya muna edo visa mawa. Undi nkunim.
Wadi nkunim ya. Wadi nkunim. Onsaka de ope.
What they make. Yes. Inti asem no. Inti you be alternate be or twist asem because I'm a public figure. Say oh yet say see. And I know say it's not coming from Obano, but I know say it's coming from Nkofo or more around or more. They feel say they lost the keys. They want to clear their name no more. My lawyer no or no so bad no. Or person to be say or no we case no it will be good no fit say we lose case now and also enkoye man because 5 years ni when we say me lawyer be kasada
Dabi
every time I say my be see courtroom no for example ABAO asem you can 15 mami na you can 3 ma ebia other side na not 3 now munya other side no ma ba out ebe claim say 3 because of me I mean 15 na me nkasa ninti no 3 now munya now you want to portray to the public say you done this wa limbo wakuma mu say enye lokre because me I want to protect my name I don't want my name to be everywhere. Until I am yedina, bibia because we court be na my yedin. But bibia ebeko in favor of amount say a child na am 20. Now we am 3 and I am 2. Who 2 now unya no. Now who be portray what we are seeing na say say now for the we are seeing as why to say yaji bibia amount. It's not, it doesn't work like that. It's I'm talking my friend Kachen said this time I will let everybody know the truth.
Okay. And
Inquiry is involved, and Inquiry me do mopa. Me no can say be free UK but 2 days. Me no can say no France. I came to work on African Football League.
Yeah.
Me nya 3 days off. Me off UK. Eko show Inquiry. We lived in the same house.
Okay.
I came to look after my kids. Everything was okay. Sabi. I did and Ochina. Me as a meno kasa bisa no I didn't know possessed there was judgment.
Oh, okay. But when the kasa no or can say in response to Asamoah Bisa no.
But then the kasa no say the air cost no ni mo hwe da. And I say uni mo hwe because ba ni say na lawyers are they free court? You court in Confako said the Unyaye. More emphasizing on the reason why we went to the court. The reason why we went to the court is I annulled the marriage. Because me who said and I say I want to annul the marriage. And I granted the wish amami.
Okay. And the reasons in the young come because court declared the judgment about Asamoah Gyan was our worry.
Me sure.
Yeah.
What I say? Me sure, and that's the most important thing. I'm very, very happy with my life. Very, very, very happy with my life. What I've done in Biambe Juma de Enkodanje, but I'm very happy with my life. I'm a family man. Me mbano pemasem me pobiasem.
Okay.
What I say?
Okay, so this is what Asamoah Gyan, our currency, so on a goal scorer, top scorer for Ghana footballers now. He happens to be the top scorer, and it's one of the biggest achievements. Africa as a whole, right? Africa. Nice one. Hey, bro. I said this is shame. Currency and the guitar rasta. Yeah, he is my informant anyway, and he's been doing so massive behind cameras. He's been doing amazing. Now, Asamoah Gyan has said his, and it is funny how most of the people out here were twisting the whole case, making it look like say Asamoah Gyan was the one who has lost victory, but then that is not the case. Why? Because most think he is the public figure. Gyan has done this. Okay, so this is what happened in the court, and this is what the court finally gave to the family after a 3-year legal battle. An Accra court has ruled today that the 3 kids of Gifty Gyan belongs to Asamoah Gyan. Now, the court to charge the former Ghana captain to pay Gifty Gyan 25,000 Ghana cedis every month for the upkeep of the 3 kids, excluding their school fees, medical and dental care, flight tickets among the child's care cost. Also, the court awarded Asamoah Gyan's mansion in the United Kingdom to Gifty Gyan as a compensation, and then a 4-bedroom house at Spinters. A BMW vehicle that Asamoah Gyan owns plus an Infinity has also been given by the court to Gifty Gyan. Asamoah Gyan's gas filling station at Pram Pram has been given to Gifty Gyan. And this case, I don't know how people are twisting it. Now, according to Bafo Gyan also, he is saying that this site or this land that we were talking about is in the name of Gifty Gyan. It is already Gifty Gyan's. So there is no way it's going to be like the court took it for her. Same way the house at the Spinters is in the name of Gifty Gyan as a gift that Asamoah Gyan gave to the wife. So in this case, when the court is ruling, there's no way the court can just take the house back from Gifty, because that one was a gift, and a gift is a gift. Chamo.
Yeah.
Let's read meanings into it, and the little that people are saying out there, and the little that you also have to say, then we just wrap it up.
Yeah, very interesting. And but the thing is, if it is not happening to you, yeah, you will find it interesting. But if you are the one going through a divorce or case or something like that, then you see that it is not easy. People are out there saying whatever they want or whatever they like and all that. I think from Asamoah Gyan's commentary, he's not happy with certain things that people are saying. That's why he's coming out. And I think next time he should just keep quiet like that. I mean, it's not easy, but what can you do? You just have to take it like that. When it comes to marriage issues or relationship issues, it's not simple like that. It's really, really complicated. I mean, when it came out, it sounds misleading a bit. Like what we saw initially was only the part that, if you have to call it rewarding or whatever to the lady, without knowing what Asamoah Gyan is getting out of whatever court about the court case, like whatever happened. We are not seeing whatever Asamoah Gyan is getting. We only saw what the lady is getting. So initially, people were saying like they are taking everything from Asamoah Gyan to the lady, but when you sit back and then analyze it, you clearly see that Asamoah Gyan has so much that if indeed Asamoah Gyan is at the losing end, then the lady should be getting more. But it's not like that. I mean, getting a house from Asamoah Gyan at UK, and then Spinters, one house UK. I think if I'm right about this, that's where they were living at the time that Asamoah Gyan were playing for. I think Sunderland. Yes. So he bought the house there, and then they were living in. So like you just imagine that, okay, the case went against the lady, and then Asamoah Gyan will sack the lady and his children in that house.
No, not possible.
I mean, the judge will not even do that. The judge, because the kids are not over 18 years, the judge, a reasonable judge will not say that now that you have won the game, go and sack the children and then your wife from the house. No, it won't happen. So if the wife is having that house at the moment, I think it's in the right direction because the kids are with the wife. So Asamoah Gyan can even assume that I give it to my kids and they are young, so the woman will definitely take care of her. So that's fair. And then again, the house at the Sphinx, what I heard was that Asamoah Gyan bought that house for her at the time that they were in a relationship before even getting married. So that thing is also in the name of the lady already. So obviously the court will say the lady should keep it. And then again, I also heard of a land at Pram that they wanted to use for a filling station.
Gas filling station.
That one too, I heard, is in the name of the lady already. So it's the likelihood that they will give it to the lady is on the high side, especially if they know that Asamoah Gyan has enough. And Asamoah Gyan has a very huge filling station at East Legon that I'm aware of. If that one was what they were giving to the lady, then I think people will be concerned. So getting the one that he has not even started there, I don't think Asamoah Gyan will even lose a day's sleep over it. Nah. Because the bigger one is at East Legon. I know where it is. And there are a lot of things on it, like building. And then apart from the filling station, there are story buildings there for offices and other stuff. I mean, I went to court, so I think I can say it. In fact, the lady listed the things that she needed or she want, including alimony, about $1 million.
What?
Yes, but the court didn't give it to the lady, and the reason is that, in fact, they didn't recognize what they had as a marriage. According to the story out now, it was annulment. When you annul something, you are trying to say that it doesn't even exist. Like you don't want it to exist. And that's what Asamoah Gyan took to court. And then the court agreed with Asamoah Gyan. So they have annulled the marriage. So now Asamoah Gyan can meet somebody and technically say that I've never married.
I've never gotten
married. Yes, technically, yes. Asamoah Gyan can say that because on paper that's what it is now. Yes. So I think what the information coming out for Asamoah Gyan to come out is a bit misleading. Like people hear it and it's like, hey, Asamoah Gyan is losing a lot and all that. And even the money that he's supposed to pay to take care of the kid as a UK crowd, no Charlie. When people hear 25,000 cedis every month, is some kind of huge money. But for Asamoah Gyan and then living in the UK and monthly expenses of approximately £2,000 is no money. I think if you want to do the exact calculation, it's about £1,700 a month. Yes, so and that one too, I don't think it's a huge money. In fact, I was even saying that if the lady is not doing any job, like she was stay-home mom taking care of the kids, £1,700. I mean, those who are living in UK will tell you they cannot survive on that one. Yeah. Unless maybe she will relocate to Ghana. And then 25,000 a month there, Charlie. That one will be something, but at the UK, no. Even your bills will be more than that and all that. So I don't think it's in favor of the lady, but it's sad. I mean, when it comes to relationship and people getting divorced or even separating, it's not a nice thing. And this time around, even the kids will suffer because of Asamoah Gyan's popularity. Now it's all over the place. There's other kids will see it, they will be asking their kids, and they may not have so much to say about it and all that. So it's not nice like that, but now it's out and he's a public figure, so people will definitely talk. That's why we are talking about it. We just have to learn from it and know how we can use it in our life so that we may not get into that position, because it's not nice to go through divorce. For those who have done it and for people that I know, that's not a good thing to go through. Yes. not at all. It's not cool.
Okay, all right. So that is Chemo. Let's listen to Kwesi. Brakwesi,
Very well.
what do you have to say about this one?
Yeah, it's quite unfortunate for people, I mean, who once, I mean, proclaimed love or professed love to themselves to end up divorcing. I mean, not Asamoah Gyan's case alone, but in general terms, it's quite unfortunate. But sometimes we should also accept and embrace that, yes, it is part of life. If that stage comes to you, you have nothing to eat, and you think you have nothing to do, that is the point you have to take and then move on. So with Asamoah Gyan's case, he made mention that he wouldn't have spoken about it, but due to one or two, he is speaking out. I think that's best.
Yeah,
that's best, because so many people are harboring things in them, and then they are not feeling okay. When you feel like speaking out, just speak out and then feel okay. If you think that is going to make you okay, that is going to heal you, speak out and be okay. So, Asamoah Gyan, if you think you can still continue to speak, in fact, speak, continue talking, if only that will heal you, continue talking and then talking about it. Maybe that's where he will get his healing. Now let's come to the main issues. Let me start it at this point, and Chemo, I would want you to help me out. I learned out of the whole situation, it is about it that the lady has gotten married and before, which still indicates that she is married.
Yes.
And then Asamoah Gyan also married her.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes, but at the time that Asamoah Gyan proposed to her, in this case, Asamoah Gyan, according to what they took to court, was not aware that the lady has married before. And then according to them, when he even find out and confronted the lady denied it. Yeah. That's why he took it to court.
You say when it comes to issues of marriage, sometimes I don't want to go into details, but I think we also have to learn some things out of some scenarios or some situations.
But in the lady's defense, according to the story, she told the court that at the time she was 17 years, so she didn't know what she was doing, but the court didn't take it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Any court of competence, the registration will not take it. Now you see, at this point, let me.
And then the second, the Asamoah Gyan's marriage was successful because the said husband wasn't in Ghana. Like after marriage, they moved to Italy. And then the lady said that she's coming to Ghana to do something. And then when she came to Ghana, she met Asamoah Gyan, so she decided not to go back to Italy.
Wow, that's very interesting. That's very interesting. But in other cases too, people get married and then when they feel like I mean, just by word of mouth, they feel like, oh, we've divorced. Especially when it gets to a year, 2 or 3, they feel like, oh yeah, we've divorced, so I can go ahead and then do whatever or get married to any other person. But I think in this particular aspect, we should all learn something from it. If you are married and then you feel that, or certain circumstances pop up and you think you cannot continue with the marriage, it shouldn't be but just a word of mouth. It should be, if you went through legal documentations in the process of getting married, the same way you should go if you want to get divorced. In this case, and as I may celebrate this now too. Yeah, because if that was the case, definitely Asamoah Gyan can also. But in all, just as I said, this is a marital case, which or this is a relationship case, which I don't want to go much into it. But in all, no, the mechanism, the children involved right now, we should get some psychologists. They will take them through, because their peers, I mean their colleagues, will be asking them certain questions. They will be reading things online. They will be watching news. They will be hearing so many things. So at this point, I think they need psychologists to take care of them, to evaluate them, and then guide them. Sure. It is not going to have any negative effects on them. However, with regards to all the properties listed that it has been awarded to the lady, which is Gifty. This is my friend Gifty Jan and my friend Gifty Kwan.
Former Gifty Jan. Gifty. Call her Gifty.
Yeah, so that has been awarded to Gifty. People are saying, which is speculating everywhere, that already all those properties were in her name. So according to Bafojan, he doesn't feel like they've lost anything because they are their amount. Now say, or if I've given something to you and then now someone comes to tell me that this thing or I've given you this pen, and someone comes to tell you that this pen that Berima is holding, you can't take it back. It hasn't changed anything. It hasn't taken anything away from me. So in all, no, I mean, I'm more concerned about the kids. I'm more concerned about the kids because the DNA has proved that truly it is the children are for Asamoah Gyan. So if we need, I think at this point they need a psychologist to guide them as they grow, so that these things wouldn't affect them. But we are also outside, let us take certain education from whatever that has happened right now, or whatever that is happening right now. Now, because at a point in time, it might happen to you, but it might happen to you. So let's all take lessons from this. That's all I can say.
Okay, thank you very much, Kwesi Ama. And to Father Asamoah Gyan, I know, definitely this thing is going to be some kind of a little bit disappointing, in the sense that the way you were doubting that the kids weren't yours, I don't know how you are going to feel, especially knowing that it is yours now. But whichever way it is.
No, let me correct this.
Okay.
It happened because the case went to court, and then when he find out that the lady
was
had
already
married before, then at that time is where they got the first kid. So to him, well, you lied to me that
you weren't married.
Now that I find out that you are married and we have a baby, you said it is mine. So what if you are lying? Like that's what prompted the DNA, and I think it's reasonable. So people shouldn't take it like he doubted and now it's his kid. Yes.
No, but we just said it equally sounds like
yes, but
but
there's a reason for it.
And if every man will do that.
Listen, Chemo. Let's make it this way. I'm not trying to throw dust into the eyes of the people. What I'm saying is, whether it was for a reason or there was no reason, first of all, you doubted. No, Chamo, what I'm saying is, whichever way it is, there was a doubt.
Yes, there was a doubt.
Of course.
And I me say, Semena me be before chi. And now
no,
listen,
because I will do it.
No, that's what I'm saying. If you do it, you had a reason for doing it. Whether it is a positive or a negative reason, there was a doubt.
Yes.
And which me like this, Semena, if I should be in Asamoah Gyan's shoes, and for me to take that first decision, or have that kind of mindset that, fine, you lied to me in the first place, that you weren't married. Now that I know that you are married, that there is a kid in it, I'm having a little bit doubt around, or I'm having doubts about the baby. Not I feel I would definitely feel some kind of soft spot big akra.
Definitely.
And I will have to even, in a way, appropriately, if the kid crap is mature to understand how or what apology means, I will have to do it to the baby.
And then I think it is at the point that even if not with apology,
for doubting that you are my baby or you are my son.
No, even if not with apology, I
based on your mother's actions.
I think that
mother's actions.
Yes, I can't blame you for your mother's wrongs.
And I'm not blaming anybody for that.
No, you are
saying he is supposed to show them more love at this point.
What I'm saying.
In fact, he said that he's even happy that he has confirmed that it's his kids.
So
in fact, it's even wrong for him to think that they may not be my kids, but I will not do DNA. That would be rather more for me. That would be rather more disastrous than going to confirm that indeed they are my kids.
Sit where you are and then ask. if the DNA had come out and then it wasn't Asamoah Gyan's?
Then there's another conversation there. Now he will decide whether should I still continue taking care of them or not. That's what.
And that's what I'm saying. That at this point, he should show more. And if
he is already doing that, so he should show more.
But more love, more affection.
How is more affection?
He will raise certain perception
he should
or whatever they are
in
listening.
a way to just even find a way to console. Or,
what?
You know, I can't.
So you think he wasn't taking care of them at the time that he didn't do that?
He was.
So
there wasn't that fatherly love or that fatherly affection. No.
How do you define that?
No. There is definitely a bond to a person that you know. This is my kid. Emotionally, you know. You understand?
Well, I think
there is some kind of bond that you have with that particular person, and then there is a different bond that you have with someone that you have a doubt that where they. Because
you know how it feels like.
You guys are assuming that at the time that he hasn't done it, he wasn't taking care.
No.
And then there's nothing to say because he will continue doing what he's doing already.
Okay.
So what again are you asking?
I just don't want us to drag this thing. But what I'm saying is, Asamoah Gyan, this is what has happened. Now that we know that the DNA test is for real, your kids. I mean, they are your kids. Now, if there should be a way to do extra things that you are doing as a father.
Extra anything.
All right, so Chamo happens to be an IT specialist and of course a YouTuber. Sammy Flex TV, the one handling our internet, our technology. Let me put it that way. And he's been amazing. And when he get holds of stuff or issues like this, no two ways about that. The undefeatable Chamo. All right, so he happens to be the man in charge, and he's been doing amazing for Sammy Flex TV, myself personally, and to everybody in the house. And to Kwesiama, he is a blogger. He's doing amazingly out there. And please, let's do what to follow him on all the social media platforms. Bro, what will you ever come for the last name chapter? Yes.
I think with my YouTube channel, my release videos be or some interviews be into. Will be able to check it out. Edino Kwesiama. Yeah, so when you go there, you subscribe and then you share as well. And then all other social media platforms, Kwesiama, so you can follow me there as well. So we can interact.
All right, so that is Kwesiama for you. And Chamo, we can be the undefeatable Chamo. All right, so to Currency the Guitar Rasta, he's the one in charge of cameras, handling it perfectly well. And to Richie the Finest Boy Flex, our editor, our producer. And to Sammy Flex for being a good father, a good man to all of us, training and making sure that we are on the right spot. My name, MC Berryman. I happen to be your favorite MC's MC. And to you too for being a part of the show from now till now. And God bless you. And I'll urge you to share the link when you get hold of it. And to my junior brother Ernest, God bless you, God be with you, and I wish you all the best of luck. Peace, and we are out.